Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to talking about the anatomy and disease of the nasal septum. So the nasal septum is mainly bony. It consists of three parts. First is the columellar septum. This is the columellar septum. It is made up of the medial crura of the alar cartilage fused together and covered by the skin in the lowermost part. The second is the membranous septum. It is double layer of skin with the no bony or the cartilaginous support between the columella and the septal cartilage of the caudal border. This is septal cartilage. This is the membranous septum. The third is the septum proper, which is the osteocartilaginous framework. It constituents are the perpendicular plate of the ethmoid bone. This is the perpendicular plate of ethmoid bone. Part of the ethmoid coming from the cribriform plate. The second is the vomer. It is vomer below and posterior to this. The large septal or quadrilateral cartilage wedged between the above two bone anteriorly provide the support to tip and dorsum of the cartilaginous part of nose. During the excessive removal of this during septal cartilage surgery, which cause the destruction and depression of the lower 2 by 3rd part of nose and drooping of the nasal tip, which is known as the saddling of the dorsum. This is the rostrum of sphenoid. This is the crest of maxilla. This is the nasal spines of the frontal bone. This is the crest of the nasal bone. This is the crest of the palatine bone. Now the diseases. First is the fracture of nasal septum. It is of two types. The first is the Jarjave type, which results from the blow from the front. The Chevalier type fracture results from the blow from the below. Second is the deviated nasal septum (DNS). The etiology of the DNS is it is present in 1 to 80% of the newborns, but all are not symptomatic. Due to the trauma at the birth during the difficult labor, when the nose is pressed during the passing through the birth canal, it causes the microfracture, which results the area of weakness cause the deviation. The developmental errors are unequal growth between the palate and the base of skull, cause the buckling of nasal septum, which results the deviation in the nasal septum. The types of the DNS, this is the anterior dislocation, this is C-shaped deformity, S-shaped deformity, nasal spur impinging on the turbinates, thickening of the nasal septum, the DNS associated with the high arched palate, this is the high arched palate, this is DNS. The clinical features are the nasal obstruction, which is most common, headache, recurrent sinusitis, repeated epistaxis, anosmia or hyposmia, deviated nose, middle ear infection. Now the treatment of the DNS. Only when the deviated septum produce the mechanical nasal obstruction, the treatment is done. It is of by the two method, the submucosal resection SMR operation or the septoplasty. Septal hematoma. It is the collection of blood under the perichondrium or the periosteum of the nasal septum. The clinical features include the bilateral nasal obstruction, which is commonest. The septum compresses, the perichondrium and the septum get injured, cause bleeding from both sides, which results the hematoma formation. Now the treatment, which is has to be done within the 48 hours, incised and drained. Complications are if not drained, the it organize into the fibrous tissue, cause the permanent thickened septum. which results in the septal abscess or either in the depression of nasal dorsum, which is saddling. Now, the septal abscess, which is the secondary to septal hematoma, the clinical features include the bilateral nasal obstruction with the pain, fever with chills and frontal headache, skin become red and swollen, bilateral swelling of the nasal septum, septal mucosa become congested. The perforation of nasal septum etiology is the traumatic perforation, which is due to the trauma, most common injury to the mucosal flap during the SMR. The pathological perforation are Wagner's granuloma, which cause the total septal destruction. The granulomatous, which is chronic in condition like the lupus, TB, leprosy, involve the cartilaginous part. Syphilis involves the bony parts. The rhinoliths, which are the neglected foreign body causing the pressure necrosis. Nasal myiasis, drugs or the chemicals, the prolonged use of the steroid spray in the nasal allergy. The cocaine addicts cause the vasoconstriction and ischemia of the septal mucosa. Idiopathic may be due to tumor. The clinical features are in the small anterior perforation, the whistling sound during the inspiration and the expiration, and in the larger perforation, the develops crest. Now, the treatment of the perforation is biopsy from the granulation, inactive small perforation which is surgically closed by the plastic flap. Large perforation are difficult to close. The lubricants or the ointment or the nasal button are used which may cause the nasal obstruction. Thank you.